Sports, your ultimate destination for sports. Another edition of the English Premier League update. What an exciting season that we are going to witness. Which player do you think is going to win the Golden Boot Award in the English Premier League 2025-2026 season? And which team do you think has 99.9% chance of lifting the English Premier League in the coming 2025-2026 season? The biggest club that is going to surprise everyone with another English Premier League title in the coming 2025-2026 season is going to be Liverpool. Liverpool is one of the biggest clubs in the English Premier League. Don't doubt it that they lost the Community Shield to Crystal Palace. It's unfortunate. They scored 2 goals and all was equalized, and they lost on penalty shootout. Penalties can be anybody's game. But the finest player that is going to emerge and dominate the English Premier League in the coming 2025-2026 season is going to be one of the finest players, the France international, Hugo Ekitike. He is my player of the moment that is going to terrorize and dominate the English Premier League in the coming new season. Don't doubt it. He is one of the finest strikers. No player comes to the English Premier League and dominates it and scores his first Premier League goal. It has never happened. But Hugo Ekitike scored one of the finest goals against Crystal Palace, despite Liverpool losing to Crystal Palace on penalties. Penalties can be anybody's game. Let me welcome one of my finest live streamers. Whenever I come online, they've been like a family. They've been like brothers. They've been like sisters. They've been like a mother. They've been like a father to me. Let me welcome Yusuf. Yusuf is always my moderator. Yusuf has always been my moderator. And then Eba is also my moderator. Eba is more like a brother to me. Boomer, thank you. Thank you. It's always nice to have everyone on board. It's exciting to always have a family, friends that you can always call upon whenever you need them the most. It's always exciting to have them on board. I have Boomer, I have Yusuf, and they are exciting to watch. Yusuf, Boomer got lost. He has been found. I've brought Boomer back again, and Boomer is exciting. Boomer was there for me yesterday. Boomer is there for me this afternoon. Boomer came this evening again, and it's always exciting whenever I come on live stream. Rafiq, thank you. Assalamu alaikum to everyone. MashaAllah. Jad Benori. Hi, Jad. How are you doing? It's good evening. It's good evening. Rafiq, MashaAllah. Rafiq is saying I'm the king when it comes to live streaming. MashaAllah. I really appreciate it. Hi, Gomez. Hi, how are you doing? Gomez, hope your day went on very well today. Rafiq, MashaAllah. Wa alaikum salam, Rafiq. Wa alaikum salam. Yusuf, assalamu alaikum. I hope you are doing great. Jad Benuri, assalamu alaikum and good evening to everyone that has joined my live stream. I am talking about the Player of the Season Award, the Golden Boot Award. Mariam Saeed, assalamu alaikum. How are you doing? MashaAllah, MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Don't make any more persons. Thank you, Yusuf. Now it's enough, because then everyone be sure. Yusuf, you are right. You are right. Jad, MashaAllah, MashaAllah, Habibi, MashaAllah, MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Assalamu alaikum. Yusuf, I am talking about the English Premier League. The player to win the Golden Boot Award. It will surprise everyone who I am going to tip. Despite me being a Manchester United fan, let's put that one aside. There are exciting players that are going to dominate the English Premier League in the coming 2025-2026 season. Haaland is there. Haaland is the king of goals when it comes to the English Premier League. Hugo Ekitike has joined Liverpool. He is going to be one of the most flamboyant and one of the most exciting strikers in the English Premier League. Don't doubt it. It takes courage, zeal, determination for a player to come into the English Premier League on his first Premier League starts, on his first game that he is going to score. And Hugo Ekitike did a fine job against Crystal Palace. He scored one of the finest goals against Crystal Palace, despite Liverpool losing on penalties. Penalties can be my game. Penalties can be your game. Penalties can be anybody's game. But trust me, Hugo Ekitike, whoa, MashaAllah. Please, let's welcome Hugo Ekitike on my live stream. MashaAllah. He is one of the finest strikers moving from Frankfurt to the English Premier League. On his first appearance in the English Premier League, he scored one of the finest goals in the English Premier League against Crystal Palace. Put it aside that Liverpool lost to Crystal Palace. Penalties is anybody's game. But trust me, there's one thing I would like to say. The finest strikers that will score and that will win the Golden Boot at the end of the 2025-2026 season, Hugo Ekitike will be one of those strikers. Don't doubt it. He is one of the finest strikers in the world. At his age, when you mention the top 5 strikers, you always take Hugo Ekitike as the number 1. And he is going to flourish in the English Premier League. Don't doubt it. Liverpool will win the English Premier League, their 21st English Premier League title. Liverpool is going to win it. Yes, I score, but Hugo, you lost, but you will win. These are part of football. And wait, I don't never hear a chance. No, Hugo, you know one thing. Football is a game of chance. Your first time in the English Premier League, your first time in a trophy game against the Emirates FA Cup winners, you scored one of the spectacular goals that has ever been seen in the English Premier League. The power, the pace, the drive that followed the ball back into the net was spectacular. You did your best, but you lost on penalties. Penalties is anybody's game. Don't worry. Put it at the back of your mind that you are going to score more goals in the English Premier League and you get more assists from your teammates. It's just the beginning. It's just a welcome into the English Premier League, and you are going to be fine as the game passes by. Rafiq, I know you. I know Rafiq, I know you, Eba. Talk. Sure, yes, he has always been saying good things about you. And you are one of the finest strikers every club wanted to sign. But you joined Liverpool. It was a dream come true, you joining Liverpool. And I know you are going to be exceptional to watch. Ikum, Joshua, how are you doing? Joshua, good evening. How are you doing? Jad, MashaAllah. Ugo, you know the English Premier League is about to start. Liverpool will play on Friday against FC Bournemouth. It's going to be one of the exciting Premier League fixtures. But trust me, Hugo will score 2 goals. Welcome, Joshua. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Yusuf. Thank you for welcoming Joshua back again. First, I would go to Newcastle, but the Liverpool is coming and I can't say no. Yeah, I saw all the deals. Initially, Newcastle wanted to sign you, but where your heart is, it will always go. It will always be there. You wanted to join Newcastle. Newcastle made an official bid, but it wasn't enough to buy you from Frankfurt. There were some clauses in your contract. Despite everything Newcastle did, it couldn't meet the demands. And you joining Liverpool will make you even flourish more. Newcastle will help, but Liverpool will help you better. You will win trophies. You will play in the UEFA Champions League every season. And that is one thing that should make you happy. I was in Newcastle, but the Liverpool, I know all the deals. Liverpool only came in at the 90th minute and they were able to snap you up. And trust me, you are going to be fine. You are going to be fine. And I know in the English Premier League, you are going to be one of the most exciting players and one of the finest strikers in the English Premier League. And for me, I'm tipping you to win the Golden Boot Award in the coming 2025-2026 season. After the season, you will be one of the top strikers in the English Premier League. Excellent performance. Excellent performance, Hugo. Excellent performance. Trust me, Jad, I'm fine. Jad. No, Hugo, I'm from Ghana. I live in Ghana. I stay in Ghana. I do everything in Ghana. But I love you from within. Trust me. Jad Binuri, Mashallah. All love from Hugo Ekitike. Mashallah. And I really appreciate it. Hugo coming on my live stream. It's exciting to have one of the finest strikers in the world. The best, if not the best, the biggest, if not the biggest, the greatest. And it is going to be exciting to watch in the coming few years, in the next 2 to 3 years, when they are talking about players that are going to win the FIFA Ballon d'Or. Hugo Ekitike will be one of those players that is going to light up the English Premier League, light up the UEFA Champions League, and he will light up everywhere. Trust me, it's going to be exciting. Oh, Heber said, don't mind ever. Don't mind ever. Mashallah, Jad Bunuri. Mashallah. Ugo, you know one thing? When it comes to the best, there is always the greatest. When it comes to the greatest, there is always the best. And when you count the top 5 strikers in the world, you will always be among the top 2. You can be the first, you can be the second. You will always be among the top 2. Jad Binuri, Mashallah. It's all one love. But in the coming 2025-2026 season, the season is going to start. I have 1-2 big rivals for me in the league. Yes, I know it's going to be the rivals you are going to have. Let's talk about the Premier League opening season. Sure, Joshua, Liverpool will be playing on Friday against FC Bournemouth. And I know they will score no more than 5 goals. No more than 5 goals. I tip Hugo Ekitike to score 2 goals against FC Bournemouth. And Liverpool is going to pick the 3 maximum points in their first game on Friday. But Joshua, I am talking about the player to win the Golden Boot Award at the end of the season. Who will you tip? The top 3 strikers that I'm going to pick, one of them will win the Golden Boot Award. 1, Hugo Ekitike from Liverpool. Haaland from Manchester City. Benjamin Sesko from Manchester United. I will only pick 3. I will not pick 4. If I pick 4, then I will add Victor Gyökeres to it. Yeah, Bournemouth is difficult, but Huijsen left. You know, Huijsen left. He was supposed to leave, and he left. But trust me, for me, I know Hugo will dominate in their first game. He scored against Crystal Palace, and he's going to score on Friday. But the three top strikers that I'm picking to win the Golden Boot Award at the end of the season, Ugo Ekitike, Erling Haaland, and Benjamin Sesko. These three players are equally up to the task to win the Golden Boot Award in the coming 2025-2026 season. But the team to win the English Premier League, I tip the goal against Crystal Palace was so. Yes, that is the most difficult goal. That is why I'm saying it was one of the finest goals in the English Premier League. It was one of the finest goals that we have ever witnessed when it comes to the Community Shield. The power, the pace, and everything behind the goal was excellent. Nobody ever thought the ball would enter into the net, but he did. And trust me, Hugo will be fine when the season starts. Now, the Player of the Season award, I will only pick three players. I will pick Bruno Fernandes. I will pick Cole Palmer. And then I will pick Mohamed Salah. These three players will win the Player of the Season award, any of them. But the Golden Boot award, I will tip Ugo Ekitike, Erling Haaland, and then Benjamin Sesko. Dembele will win the 2025 FIFA Ballon d'Or 100%. Dembele will always win it. I don't understand French, but I will only speak one. Bonjour, ça va très bien. Merci beaucoup. That's it. That is the only thing I can speak in French. Masha'Allah. Wait, what? Yes, that is what he's saying. That is what he's saying. Hakimi. You want, okay, Jad Binuri is saying he wants Hakimi to win the 2025 FIFA Ballon d'Or. Do you second with him? Do you think Hakimi can win the FIFA Ballon d'Or 2025, or do you think it will go elsewhere? For me, I'm going for Ousmane Dembele. He deserves it. Hakimi, maybe another year, but this time around, it will go for Hugo. It will go for Ousmane Dembele. Not anyone. The Ballon d'Or ranking are I can't tell it's leaked, though I can't say it's leaked, but let's see who is going to win. For me, I am tipping Ousmane Dembele to win it. They have already done the nominations. The nominations are out, and I think Dembele is the favorite to win it. Yes, Joshua, Dembele, 100%. Dembele is 100% the only player that I'm tipping to win the FIFA Ballon d'Or 2025. I am not going for any other player than Ousmane Dembele. Yes, Rafinha has done well. Robert Lewandowski has done well. Vitinha has done well. But when it comes to who deserves it, most platforms say it's Rafinha. At least says two. But for me, it's Lamine Yamal. Hugo, you have a point. But for me, Ousmane Dembele deserves it more than any other player. When it comes to it, Ousmane Dembele deserves it. Joshua, okay, Joshua is saying he will be back shortly. Joshua, no worries, we are here for you. We are here for you. Just come back, and then we will always have a nice chat when it comes to the live stream. But when it comes to the 2025-2026 FIFA Ballon d'Or, everybody has a point to prove. Everybody has his player he or she wants him to win. Lamine is way better than me at age 17. You are right. Lamine is great. But he is 18 now. Lamine is 18 now. But when it comes to who deserves it better, who deserves it, I will go for Ousmane Dembele any day, anytime. Lamine at a tender age has done so much when it comes to football. He has dominated and won so many awards at a tender age, and he was the finest player to emerge on the football soil. Lamine Yamal is one of the youngest, greatest footballers I have ever watched, I have ever seen. And he's going to be exciting in the coming years. Like CR7 said, we shouldn't rush Yamal. We shouldn't rush Yamal. It will take time, and he will be up there. And CR7 is right. It will take time, and Lamine Yamal will be up there terrorizing and dominating football games. But for now, the one who deserves the 2025 FIFA Ballon d'Or, you can't give it to any other person than Ousmane Dembele. No, speed song, that's a bad word. Lamine Yamal doesn't. He is one of the finest players you can ever call upon. One of the finest players you can ever mention his name. Eba is sleeping, but he said that you say Banku Eba and do the seal for him. Okay, I will do that. Banku Eba. Seal. And one most exciting thing is Seal has gotten married to Georgina. At least it has now been finally sealed and it has done. He dopes. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Look, there is one thing most people don't know about footballers. When footballers emerge, take everything aside. When talent emerges, nothing stops talent. Let's say you want to be a pilot. You went to school and you are going to write your final exams. What do you do when you enter into the classroom? You always make sure the exam you are going to write, you will pass. And that is what Lamine Yamal is doing. He is doing exceptionally great. I like Ronaldo. He is my favorite player. Ever hates me, but ever hates him. For this he says only Messi. You know, when you want to talk about CR7 and then Messi, you can't conclude and you won't be able to complete that chapter. They are all different in a different way. Messi is the best in his own way. CR7 is the greatest in his own way. So these two players, you can't put all of them on one scale and they will be able to fit in. No. Messi is better, CR7 is greater. So these two players, when you want to bring everything on board, you can't weigh them on the same scale. They have different attributes and they perform differently and they have different style of football. When you come to a player being complete footballer, you will always say it's Cristiano Ronaldo because he can score with both legs, he can score with his head, he can score with every part of his body. CR7 can do it. But what about the rest of the players that are emerging as footballers? Binuri, you are talking about my top 5 teams in the world. Okay, I'll go for Manchester United. I'll go for Paris Saint-Germain. I'll go for Real Madrid. I'll go for Napoli. And then I'll go for... Which team again should I go for? I've gone for Manchester United. I've gone for Real Madrid. I've gone for Paris Saint-Germain. I've gone for Napoli. And I'll go for FC Bayern. Mohammed Faizan. Wait! Mohammed. Wa alaikum salam. Oh man, listen. Okay, wait. Listen to me. Okay, I am listening. Salam wa alaikum salam. You should go for washroom. No, I'm not getting what you are trying to say, please. Son, Jad Binuri. Mohammed, I don't understand what you are trying to tell me, please. Okay, thank you, Mohammed Faizan. Thank you very much. Wa alaikum salam, mashallah, Muhammad, mashallah. Muhammad, when you join the live stream, please kindly double tap on the screen and like the live stream and subscribe to the channel as well. When you join the live stream, you speak very good, Muhammad. Thank you very much. I agree what you said about CR7. 100%, Muhammad. 100%. These two players are best in their own way. You can't weigh them on one scale. I will come to Ghana soon because of spending money to the country. Oh, okay. No problem. Ghana is always available to welcome you. I am from Ghana, Mohammed Faizan. I am from Ghana. What about you? Ronaldo is that is great. That is great. Ronaldo is one of the finest footballers in the world at the moment. Ronaldo is one of the finest. He is superb and great. One of the best footballers you can ever think of. Yes, I live in Ghana, Hugo Ekitike. I live in Ghana, please. I live in Ghana. You are from Pakistan. That is great. Pakistanians are very good people. They are wonderful people you can always get closer to. Pakistanians, Indians, and everybody. Thank you very much, Mohammed. Thank you. Thank you too, Mohammed. Thank you. Thank you. But who do you think is going to win the English Premier League? I am from America. Gabriel King. That's great. Gabriel King, how is America and how are you doing? And how is your family doing as well? Let's play pub. Mohammed, currently we are talking about a different thing. Maybe next time we will play pub, okay? Thank you very much. Gabriel King, thank you. Eba said you will get a signed shirt from me. Yes, Umar Mamouche. Yes, he told me. Yes, Eba said so. Herbert said so. And I wish I would get that signed shirt. And I wish Eba said you will get a signed shirt of me. Yes. And Umar Mamouche. Yes, Eba told me I will get those signed shirts. So prepare my signed shirt for me, Hugo. Prepare my signed shirt for me. At least I'll be able to also don a Liverpool shirt. And I will use it I will tell everyone, you are my greatest friend. Google GG Network. Hi, how are you doing? Jad Benuri. What is the time in Ghana? The time in Ghana is 9:36. 9:36 p.m. Gabriel King, subscribe. Thank you very much, Gabriel King. I really appreciate your subscription. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it that much. I really appreciate it. I work for YouTube. Okay, that is great. That is great. Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my brother. 9:36 p.m. in Ghana. Why are you still up? No, it's my job to be on YouTube and do my live stream as a journalist. So that is what I'm here to do. I will send to Eba soon. Then it comes to you. I would say, okay, say in 4 or 5 weeks, it comes to Ghana. Thank you. Thank you, Hugo. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Mohammed Faizan, I'll go to sleep. Gabriel, stop lying. Gogo Gigi, thank you very much, my brother. Nobody can tell who everyone is working for, but let's all respect each other's job and let's move on. Gabriel King, thank you very much. What's happening here? Yusuf, I'm talking about the English Premier League season and the Golden Boot Award. The player that is going to win the Golden Boot Award in the coming 2025-2026 season. Talking with Florian Wirtz for autograph card and also have a contact with Sesko. That is great. I am going to be happy. One of the finest journalists to have contact with one of the best strikers in the world. Hugo, thank you very much. I don't want a fight here. Mohammed, thank you. Yusuf, please kindly moderate everything for me. I'll be glad if you can. I want your autograph. Faizan, okay. Gabriel King, thank you very much. I will still be live tomorrow and then we'll have more conversation on board. Thank you very much. And then I really appreciate you joining my live stream, Gabriel King. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Mohammed Faizan, I want to gift you. Mohammed Faizan, I'll be happy. Gift me. A Rolex watch. Wow, that is great. That is great. I will be happy too. So when can you send it to me in Ghana? When can you send it to me in Ghana? When can you? Mohammed Faizan, you can comment on any of my videos. Okay, I will send you my contact and my details, how you can send it to me in Ghana. I will be happy. I will come here often when I have time. Thank you very much, Hugo. And I wish you all the best of luck in the coming season. And I know at the end of the 2025-2026 season, you are going to win the Golden Boot Award in the English Premier League. It's my prayer that it will happen. I will come here often when I have time. Hugo, I really appreciate your support. I really appreciate you coming on my live stream. It's important for me. At least I have a brother, I have a friend who is a footballer, and at least to support what I am doing on a good cause. And I really appreciate that support you've given me. God bless you, Hugo. And I wish you all the best on Friday against FC Bournemouth. And I know you are going to crown your evening with 2 goals. Write it down today and you will come back and tell me, I told you you will score 2 goals and you did. And that goals that you are going to score will propel you in the coming season, and it will open the floodgates for you to score more goals to win the Golden Boot in the coming 2025-2026 season, to win the Golden Boot after the season. No, I am gonna be here. Thank you, King. No, I don't have a problem. We can all play, but when it comes to football, we will always be friends. Mohammed Faizan, you will have an autograph card too. Thank you, Hugo. Good luck, mashallah. I'll give you $1,000. That's great, Gabriel King. Thank you. Gabriel King, Gabriel. Okay, G double GG network. I hope you are doing great. Jad is saying 1-0 ER. Okay, Jad is saying maybe Liverpool is going to win against FC Bournemouth by 1-0. Gabriel, send me some money. How can he send you money on YouTube? Maybe he has a way he will be able to do it. Have you ever played football for a team yourself, sir? Yes. When I was in secondary school, I played for my school, and we did so well when I was in school. But I have to put my football on hold because of 1 or 2 issues. But I know it will be better, and I will have a family who will also play football for me to sit on TV and watch and enjoy. Guys, I have to leave now. Hope to see you again. Hugo, thank you very much for joining my live stream. I really appreciate the support you've given me. And I'll be glad if it works out. I'll be glad and I'll be great. Him gonna see Ronaldo. That is great. Shares edit. Hi, my brother. Jad is saying it's going to be 5-4. Jad, are you telling me the season opener is going to have a whooping 9 goals? Gabriel King is saying it shouldn't go. Gabriel, who are you saying it shouldn't go? Who are you saying? Who are you talking to? Who did you say it shouldn't go? Are you talking about by Love You or Hugo? Thank you, Hugo Ekitike. What? No, I played as a forward, especially behind the striker. I was doing so well, But football wasn't my thing. I really love being a journalist than playing football. It was more like a fun thing to do, but I wasn't taking football as a career. Jad is saying you should pay. Thank you, Gabriel King. Thank you. What position? Yeah, I've answered that one. Habibi, do you know I need to get an answer from you. In the English Premier League, in the coming season, who do you tip to win the Golden Boot Award? I am tipping three players to win it. Hugo Ekitike to win the Golden Boot Award at the end of the season, Benjamin Sesko, and Erling Haaland. Who do you tip? Which player do you tip to win the Ballon d'Or 2025? Eba, Hugo, yes, I have seen Hugo. I have seen Hugo. Yes. I realize you were tired. But he has had a nice time with all of us, and I know it's going to be exciting in the coming days. Trust me. When he is less busy, he will definitely join our live stream. And after Liverpool versus Bournemouth on Friday, we will talk more about the game and Hugo Ekitike's performance. Soma, assalamu alaikum. Thank you very much for coming back. Yes, Eba. If you are tired, you need to rest. Okay? Eba, and you need to have enough rest to always take very good care of yourself. And I know as each day passes by, you'll be getting better and you'll be getting stronger, and you will come back onto the pitch to do the best you have ever done. Mad Boy Fleety, what are you talking about? I'm talking about the players that are going to win the Golden Boot Award in the coming 2025-2026 season in the English Premier League. And I was tipping three players to do that. I tipped Hugo Ekitike to win the Golden Boot Award after the season, or Benjamin Sesko to win the Golden Boot Award after the season, or Erling Haaland to win the Golden Boot after the season. This was my prediction. It might also come from you, who you think has 99.9% chance of doing it. Mad Boy, are you like, maybe Mad Boy might like Liverpool. Maybe Mad Boy Fleety might like Liverpool. Jad, hi. Jad Binuri, how are you doing? And in a nutshell, which player do you think can win the Golden Boot Award or the Golden Ball Award after the season? The striker that will score more goals in the 2025-2026 English Premier League. Three players, okay. Palmer, Weeds, and Alan. Okay. Mad Boy Fleety, you've made your point. But I will go for Hugo Ekitike, Benjamin Sesko, and then Haaland. These are my three players to win the Golden Boot Award after the season. Another good player comes this afternoon from Manchester United. I am telling you. And then that is Carlos Baleba. The deal is going on behind the scenes. And before Friday, Manchester United might be able to complete Carlos Baleba's signing to join the team in the coming new season. And Manchester United is going to be one of the most flamboyant and finest teams in the English Premier League. Negotiations are far advanced. Manchester United will be signing a striker and they will be signing a goalkeeper. They've left two departments to sign. Striker, a defensive midfielder, an attacking midfielder, which Carlos Baleba fits in the bill 100%. And negotiations are far advanced. And Manchester United will also be signing a goalkeeper. It depends upon who is coming. Two goalkeepers names have been mentioned, but let's see who will join. RBB is saying, I have to go with the same picks as you, say Sesko, Haaland, or Ekitike. 100%. 100%. 100%. Because these players are the best in their prime. Yes, Donnarumma is coming, but per the but the information that are coming out, I don't know either it's because of his wages, but let's see how things turn around in the coming days. My phone is on. Oh, okay, okay. 26 Newcastle edit. Ishak Thakur, love from India, Masha Allah, and love from Ghana too as well. Especially with United having to play only once a week, except a lot from them. You are right, RBB. United only has the English Premier League to play, the Emirates FA Cup to play, and the Carabao Cup to play. And these tournaments, it's only the English Premier League that will go far before they will start playing the Emirates FA Cup and the Carabao Cup. So they will have a lot to do. Okay, Sesko, hey, I am another player who will say hello here. Hugo told me to come. Oh, okay. Benjamin Sesko, thank you very much for joining my live stream once again. Another player from Manchester United. Let's welcome Benjamin Sesko to our live stream. And for me, players that are going to flourish in the English Premier League in the coming 2025-2026 season, Sesko will be one of them. Hugo Ekitike will be one of them, and then Haaland will be one of them. These two players are going to dominate the English Premier League in the coming 2025-2026 season. And the players that are going to win the Golden Boot Award or the Goal King, Benjamin Sesko, Hugo Ekitike, and then Erling Haaland. Not for long, but Hugo said, you love Manchester United, and I say, why not? I love Manchester United like this shirt. The favorite team I love is Manchester United. Aside Manchester United, I have few admirations for other clubs, but aside Manchester United, I don't have any other team. And we prayed and prayed and prayed for Sesko to join Manchester United, and he did. And that was my greatest happiness, for Manchester United to sign one of the finest and the best strikers to join the English Premier League from RB Leipzig. One of the top finest strikers in the world. You can't take it away from Benjamin Sesko. He is one of the finest and the top young players when it comes to strikers. When it comes to players that can draw deeper, take defenders on, strike from long range and score, you can't take it away from Benjamin Sesko. And few players can do that. It's only Ibrahimovic and Cristiano Ronaldo. These are the two players I can pinpoint that can score from long range. I have said my own. Who is my favorite player from Manchester United? Okay. For me, my favorite player in the current Manchester United setup is Bruno Fernandes. My second player in Manchester United setup is Amad Diallo. And my third favorite player in Manchester United is Benjamin Sesko. These are my three finest players and my best I can ever think of. When it comes to Mohammed F5 zone, thank you very much. 26 Newcastle edit. Can you give my mate Billy Totti a shout out? Hi, Billy Totti. Good evening, Billy Totti. How are you doing? It's good to know you. It's good to have you watching my live stream with my friend, my brother, 26 Newcastle edit. He has always been there for me, and I hope you always stand by him no matter what. He is a great friend. He is a good brother. Always stand by him as a good friend. Friends are like this, and you can never take it away from friendship. Billy, how are you? And Billy, we love you. SATV Sports show you much love, 100%. Mohammed F5 zone, how are you doing? It's high five, F5 zone, high five, F5. Benjamin Sesko, oh, difficult to become them here, but thanks that I've been third. No, who Sesko? You know one thing, when it comes to football, it doesn't mean players are already in the club before Sesko joined. But when it comes to players with big hearts, players that knows what it takes to carry a team on their shoulders, Sesko is one of those players. RB Leipzig couldn't have been one of the top teams in the German Bundesliga if Sesko wasn't part of them. Habibi, have you heard about Vinicius Jr. apparently being in talks with Man City? Yes, the news were flying around, but currently Man City also wants to sign Rodrigo in the coming 2025-2026 season, and the price tag on Rodrigo is 100 million euros. Vini will cost more than 100 million euros for Manchester City. If they will be able to afford it, it will be okay for Man City. Can you say Benny Other Benjamin don't? Okay, no, okay, sure. Okay, Benny, thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much, Benny. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Benny. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Do you watch Al Nasser? Did you see new signings? Their first game against Royal Harvey, Joao Felix was exceptional to watch. And in their second game that they lost by 3-2, Joao Felix and Cristiano Ronaldo were exceptional to watch. Most of the players that played, the new signings, did very well. And it's just early days yet. And it's friendly matches. And when the season kickstarts, they are going to be exceptional. Come on, go there and Joao. Yes, Joao Felix is very good. One of the finest players that you can always think of. He did very well at Al Nassr in most of their friendly games, and when the season kickstarts in the Saudi Pro League, he's going to be exceptional to watch. So Real Madrid or Barca, if you ask me, F5 zone, if you ask me to pick a team in the Spanish La Liga, I will always go for Real Madrid. Barcelona is a good team, but I will always go for Real Madrid. I will take Rodrigo over Vini. RBB, excellent. Rodrigo is one of the finest wingers in the Spanish La Liga. But if he joins Man City, he will be a top notch. I picked Man U over Barcelona. Yes, we know. When a lot of players were coming on board to sign you, Benny, a lot of teams were coming on board to sign you. Even at a point, Newcastle United presented a hefty bid. But where your heart is also there. You wanted to join Manchester United, and you did. And that is one of the best decisions a football player would ever take. Mao, how are you doing? It's good to have you back once again. Crazy FC guy, how are you doing, my brother? Hi, my friend. Thank you very much for coming back again. F5 zone, I am from Ghana. I'm a Ghanaian. I am from Ghana, F5 zone. Where are you from as well? F5 zone, where are you from? Newcastle would sign Hugo too, but he was yes. And you all chose one of the best teams. The two of you chose one of the best teams, and at least that is where your heart is. And you went to the club that you have always dreamt of playing, and you are there. You are from Bangladesh. Wow, that is great. Mao, much love from you, Mao. Thank you very much. Thank you. Well, who is your favorite player when you were a kid? My favorite player, Eric Cantona. Eric Cantona from Manchester United. Also, rest in peace, Jota. Benny, you know one thing, sometimes when we talk about Jota, then it makes me sad. But one thing in life you cannot judge anything in one thing you cannot judge in life is when moments and seconds comes into our lives, we need to make good use of it. And it was unfortunate this tragedy has to happen to him. But we give thanks to God. Whatever happens in life, we Muslims, we say Alhamdulillah. Please, that year or the same place as the other. Thank you very much. 26 Newcastle edit. Do you think Ronaldo was the problem? No, Ronaldo wasn't. Ronaldo wasn't. Let me tell you the secret about Manchester United. There were some players at Manchester United that doesn't want the team to go on. It was like a cartel to play around the best players, so that they will fine-tune themselves as the biggest players that will always dominate the English Premier League. But it's not always like that. Sometimes when you get the opportunity to play for a big club, you always need to make sure you do your best and leave the rest for the coaches. Do you think Chelsea will win the EPL? Chelsea fans here, Shihan, you know one thing, the best team in the world, currently the biggest and the best team in the world, you will never mention names and take Chelsea out of it. But if you ask me who is going to win the English Premier League, I won't say Chelsea. I will say Manchester United because I am a Manchester United fan. Benny, no Man U will win 100%. For me, 2025-2026, Manchester United is going to win the English Premier League. 2025-2026 season, the season is for Manchester United. Manchester United has one of the finest attacks in the English Premier League. What's your prediction for World Cup 2026? Portugal, Argentina, and Spain. These three teams, one of them will win the 2026 World Cup. Portugal, Argentina, Spain. One of these teams will win the FIFA World Cup 2026. I hope Man U will win the 100%. For me, that is my prediction before the league season will kickstart. Because Manchester United has the best attack in the English Premier League. Matheus Cunha, Bryan Mbeumo, and then Sesko. Benjamin Sesko. These three players are going to dominate the English Premier League for a longer time. And it will take grace. It will take grace. I will tell my teammate, Mashallah, 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 Mashallah. Benny, tell all your teammates, let everyone know. For me, my favorite player in Manchester United at the moment is Bruno Fernandes. I love him too much. I love him too much. And then Amad Diallo. All the players, I will love them. But my favorite players in Manchester United, Bruno Fernandes, Amad Diallo, Benjamin Sesko. These are my three top players in Manchester United. Forever till the season comes to an end, it will be Manchester United till the season comes to an end. Bro, you guys have all tough teams for the first 5 matches. You can't get a good start to maintain. Only a good start gets you at the top. Think about it. Sesko hasn't even proven in the Premier League yet. You know one thing? Let me tell you one thing about Benjamin Sesko. Prior to Benjamin Sesko joining RB Leipzig, he has played in top 3 teams before joining RB Leipzig. And each of those top teams, the highest goals he has scored is above 22. Before joining RB Leipzig, he has scored above 22 goals and different assists. Before joining RB Leipzig, it won't be new, he coming to Manchester United. And it won't be a problem getting assists from the top 2 and then from Bruno Fernandes. And he is not a striker that you can mark without him dribbling you. No, it will never happen. Who is my favorite player in Ghana? In Ghana, my favorite player, wow. In Ghana, when you ask me to pick my favorite player, I will say Steven Tornado Appiah. I'll mention three players: Steven Tornado Appiah, Sule Ali Muntari, and then Michael Essien. These are my top three players. When it comes to Ghanaian players, these are my top three. And these players can die for the badge. Then why the Ghana Football League doesn't grow? You know one thing, the Ghana Premier League is about investment. It's about investment and it's about getting a lot of sponsorships. It doesn't mean Ghana Premier League doesn't grow. Gone were the days it was one of the top leagues in the world, but everything started fading out when different structures, different managements were changed. But in the coming new season, the Ghana Premier League will be exciting to watch. Trust me. Michael, who you mean? Yusuf, I'll kick you out. Thank you, Yusuf. Please can you moderate it for me? I beg you. Maurice, how are you doing? Maurice is back once again. Abdul Hadi, hi. Michael Chinaman, man, you know where they belong. 15th is always where they belong. Michael, you've said your point. But Manchester United is going to surprise everyone in the coming 2025-2026 season. Nobody is giving Manchester United the chance because they were very awful in the 2024-2025 season. But mark my words today, Manchester United is going to win the English Premier League in the coming new season. And Benjamin Sesko is going to win the Golden Boot, or Ugo Ekitike is going to win the Golden Boot. He will score more goals. He will get more assists from Kunha and Brian Mbeumo, and he will get more assists from Amad Diallo and Bruno Fernandes. This will bring Manchester United one of the biggest seasons ever. You are saying Manchester United will be 15th. We don't have a problem. Arsenal all the way. You all keep dreaming. Arsenal all the way because they've signed Vitor Gyökeres. But when you think about one of the finest strikers in the world at the moment, the youngest and the top best strikers who can score goals that most of the top strikers can't score. He can score from long range, he can hit from long range, and he's going to score. And against Arsenal, it's going to be one of the biggest seasons in the English Premier League. Put it down. But Manchester United will pick the 3 maximum points at stake. Well, he is a great finisher, I agree, but don't you think it's tough for a striker from RB Leipzig to adapt to Premier League? Not all strikers from smaller leagues become a hit. You know one thing, let me tell you one secret. When you look at the 2024-2025 season, Manchester United's biggest problem was strikers that can bury in 50-50 chances when it's being created for them. Now, it got to a point Amad was scoring for Manchester United. It got to a point it only became Bruno Fernandes. Rashford wasn't putting it out. Sancho wasn't putting it out. Anthony wasn't putting it out. And now the onus was now lying on the midfielders to score. If Kobbie Mainoo doesn't score, Amad will score, or Bruno Fernandes will score, and then Rasmus Hojlund will also give some few goals. Garnacho will also give in few goals, but not all the time. And this is the reason Manchester United decided to go for someone who can pick from long range and drive the team forward. And Sesko is one of them. Sesko has the strength, he has the pace, he has the power. And that is why Manchester United signed him for a long-term project. And he agreed on the long-term project, and he came to Manchester United. And the season is going to be exciting to watch. And what if Bruno will never get injured? Bruno will never get injured. who will support him from midfield. That is why Manchester United wants to sign Carlos Baleba. And if Bruno Fernandes gets injured, Carlos Baleba will step in, Casemiro will also step in. Casemiro will push forward, Baleba will sit deep, and then they will still control the tempo of the game. So Manchester United has options. Manchester United has lots of options. Okay, my brother, you are a nice guy. Had a great talk with you. But take care. Salam. Mashallah, my brother. Mashallah, my brother. Thank you very much. Ahodov Nafal. Osimhen is going to do great in the Turkish Super League. Who do you think will win the UEFA Champions League? That's a bigger question. I will pick 3 teams. And these are the teams I think they have 99.9% chance of lifting the 2025-2026 UEFA Champions League. I'll go for Real Madrid, I'll go for FC Barcelona, and then I'll go for Liverpool. These are my top 3 teams that I think they have 99.9% chance of lifting the UEFA Champions League. Assalam, CM Punk. Wa alaikum salam, my brother. I am from Ghana. Bruno Fernandes. Benjamin, why you called me? No, you know, when it comes to one of the best players in the world, the most complete footballers in the world, I will always pick Bruno Fernandes. He is the best, forever the greatest footballer that I can always think of. The most complete footballer who can do everything on the pitch when it comes to passing, when it comes to scoring free kicks, when it comes to scoring penalties, when it comes to giving assists. An all-way-round player who can score on any day, anytime when the team needs him the most. And he's the only player that can sacrifice for everything to give back the love for Manchester United. And he has always been exceptional. I'm back, my brother. Thank you very much for coming back. Thank you very much for coming. What is with me? No, nothing. There's nothing with you. There's nothing with you. The reason is we are talking about Manchester United winning the English Premier League and the best players that will be able to dominate the English Premier League in the coming new season. For me, I was saying the Player of the Season award, Bruno Fernandes will win it. And I was saying the player to win the Golden Boot award, the Goal King at the end of the season, will be either Benjamin Sesko, Hugo Ekitike, or Erling Haaland. And the best player for Manchester United after several years has always been Bruno Fernandes. And he is the best, and he will forever be the best. Rafiq, thank you very much for coming back again. Shahan, Garnacho is coming to... yes, Garnacho will be joining Chelsea in the coming new season. And negotiations are far advanced between Manchester United and Chelsea. So everything will be okay. Yeah, Bruno Fernandes will never get injured. The season will end and he will always be the best you can always think of. Don't jinx, bro. We want Bruno for what? No, I have not said anything about Bruno Fernandes. Okay? What I am saying is the player to win the best player of the season is Bruno Fernandes or Cole Palmer. Okay, these were the players I was giving those mentionings to. And trust me, it's going to be exciting in the English Premier League. There's nothing wrong here. We are talking about football. Players that are going to win the English team, the team that is going to win the English Premier League, and the players that are going to win the best player of the season award, and the Golden Boot award. I was saying Manchester United will win the English Premier League in the coming 2025-2026 season. Bruno Fernandes will pick the best player of the season award in the English Premier League. And Benjamin Sesko will also win the Golden Boot award. This is what we are talking about. Teams that are going to win the English Premier League Best Player of the Season award. And this will always be part of what we are talking about. We will never win. We will never win. Last year was horrible. Last season was horrible for Manchester United because of some few factors. Manchester United had a lot of injuries. Had it not been injuries, Manchester United season won't be as bad as it was. And this season, there are players that will fine-tune Manchester United season, and it will be great in the coming new season. Against Arsenal, there will be lots of assists from Bruno Fernandes, and there will be a goal from Bruno Fernandes. And Manchester United is going to dominate the English Premier League in the coming new season. Sign Ronaldo again, he will give you 20 plus goals. If Ronaldo wants to come back to Manchester United, the door is open. If Manchester United needs Ronaldo, they will go for him, and Ronaldo will still come back to Manchester United without shaking his head. He will join Manchester United. Yes, Ismail Gaming, thank you for coming back once again. I am the real Bruno Fernandes. I know. And I know you are going to be great in the coming new season for Manchester United. And I know the season is just very young. Manchester United will pick the 3 maximum points against Arsenal on Sunday. And one of the biggest moments for Manchester United will be Bruno Fernandes giving an assist to Benjamin Sesko to score about 2 or 3 goals in his first full season for Manchester United. And Matheus Cunha and Bryan Mbeumo will support in the attack, and it's going to be exciting to watch. I will pick Ekitike. He is a complete player. You've made a point though, but for me, I will go for Sesko. Sesko is also a complete footballer. Ekitike is one of the finest, but trust me, if you ask me, I will go for Sesko. A player that can draw deeper, pick the ball and take defenders on. A striker that can turn and score is always the best. Who will you contact of CR7? No, I am not saying I have CR7's contact. What I am saying is, he is my favorite and my best player. I have never said I have his contact. I don't have, and I have never had his contact, and I'm not going to get it. If I get his contact and I meet him one-on-one, inshallah, it's going to be massive. It's good to know the people that have so much love for Cristiano Ronaldo, the best, the biggest, and the greatest footballer of all. He has so much love from everyone that supports him. And sometimes it's good to have that love from everyone. The season will start, and the biggest chapter in the football season will always be amongst the top teams in the English Premier League, the top teams in the Spanish La Liga, the top teams in the German Bundesliga, the top teams in the Italian Serie A, and the top teams in the French League 1. But when the season kickstarts, Manchester United versus Arsenal is going to be exciting to watch, and Bruno Fernandes will give an assist to Benjamin Sesko to score. And the season will kickstart, and it will be one of the best that we can always think of. Manchester United will be back to its best, and the season will be very entertaining when everyone sits glued to his sit close to his TV to watch Manchester United against Arsenal, the season opener at Old Trafford. The 3 points will always be in the bag for Manchester United, and Benjamin Sesko will now announce himself as the best strikers in the world in the English Premier League opener against Arsenal on Sunday. Just stay glued to your seat, and I will always bring you the best, nothing but the best. I have to go now. It's late. I will come back again tomorrow, and we'll have a nice time when we discuss more about football, and we'll have analysis about Manchester United versus Arsenal head-to-head coming tomorrow. Thank you very much, and take good care of yourself.